Yeah, yeah, we back. We back in the best way, for the best purposes, and at the best time. Yeah. Did everyone get that motion? Making the pizza? Hold on. Hold on. We did it. We did it. We experienced technical difficulties, and when I come across technical difficulties, that is a speed bump that is a little too bumpy to overpass. It's more when I see a speed bump that is a technical difficulty, that is the equivalent of the Great Wall of China for me. There's no way that I'm getting over it. There's no way I'm getting past it. I was supposed to stream the Celtics game last night, and I kept running into the same issue. I'm on ChatGPT, I'm on Grok, I'm using different forms of AI, and I'm trying to figure out how can I get this stream going. The people, the T-timers are needing it, and I'm not there for them. And how pitiful that is. I was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to figure it out last night. I say, let's put the computer to bed. We're going to come back tomorrow, a new man, a new day. I tried that. Run into the same issue, figured it out. I figured it out, and what a perfect time to figure it out because we have Italy versus Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. What we have is so special going on this year because we had the Winter Olympics that everyone fell in love with earlier in February, and now we have basically another version of the Olympics, but the baseball version. People are falling in love with their nations, falling in love with their countries, their origin, their ethnicities, where their ancestors came from. And you know I'm in the spirit. I used to have a it was the best jersey I ever had. I used to have a World Baseball Classic jersey, an Italy jersey. You know what? I should probably put they're blue. They're blue. I should probably put them in blue, no? I mean, I'm gonna put them in blue. I'm gonna put them in blue. And I say I can't do with the technicalities. That's a beautiful blue. I'm gonna hit the white. Yeah. And that's just beautiful. Let's go. I don't know where that baseball jersey is, but it needs to be recovered. In the middle in lieu of that, I'm doing another Italian jersey. I got the fedora on with the white beater, with the guinea tee. Yes, I can say that word. Not everyone can, okay? That's how it goes in the Italian community. So what we're doing is we're watching this game. We're watching the Mexico versus Italy game. I'm going to be the announcer for everyone. We got Javier Assad on the mound. And who do we have? Antonacci to start us off. A perfect Italian name. We might as well get this going. Let's get it popping. So what we're gonna do in the meantime, in between innings, is figure out where these people are actually from. Because Jared Duran, I don't think is Mexican, and somehow he's on the Mexican team. These Italy jerseys, Italia, baby, let's go. So there's somewhat in the mix right now, or very much in the mix, is the result of this game affects how the U.S. is going to move forward in this pool, in the Pool B. All right, we got Antonucci with the first big cut from the lefty. 77 Assad on the mound. We got beautiful blue eyes coming from Sam Antonacci. And he's 2 for 7 in the World Baseball Classic with one dinger. Left side of the plate, right where you'd want a the first batter of your lineup to line up. I like my batters starting lefty. My what's the starting batter called? How am I blanking on that? My number one in the number one spot. Javier Assad. He's good against the righties, bad against lefties. Oh, he 3 up, 3 down, real quick. Real quick, Javier Assad making work of that. Making work of the Italian Sam early. And we got Bertie up. Another guy ends in a vowel. I'm going to basically give the Italian scale to each one of these to say, is this guy Italian? Is this guy not? Are they deserving to be on the team? John, Jon, that is a special spelling of John. That seems to be Italian to me. And Jon Berti, and he's batting 333 in this World Baseball Classic. His first appearance. It looks like he plays second base just by his pants wearing. Lead off batter. I can't believe I couldn't think of lead off batter. That was horrible. That was terrible. Okay, he started off with 5 straight strikes, the Mexican pitcher. Another strikeout from the Mexican pitcher. I'm going to need to know sooner rather than later how this game's going to shake out in favor of the U.S. What exactly are we rooting for here? And we got Marcy up at the plate, Marsee, the least of the 3 Italian names, but he's standing strong in stature on the left side of the plate. Assad with another pitch right down the pipe. He's coming at him early. There's no frills with this game. He's going down the middle. Jacob Marcy, Jacob with the K. Not loving that. Not loving that out of my Italiano right there. Up and outside of the zone, that is a ball. 1-1, 95 miles per hour on that. And look at that beautiful handlebar mustache from the Mexican coach. That's what you want out of your baseball coach. Nice facial hair. Shout out Alex Cora. A ball in the dirt. He gets Marcy swinging down low. 1-2 count. Firmly controlling this game, the Mexican pitcher. Hard workers these Mexicans are known for, and he's working hard on this mound right now. And he's listening. Bueno. He hears it's good. Oh, okay, he stays alive. Get that pitch out of bounds. Yes, Marcy lives to see another pitch. Oh, this catcher. I like this Mexican catcher. Couldn't really get a full view of his profile from just looking straight on, and then he turned to the side. The Mexican catcher has had his share of birria tacos. He's got a belly on him. Up and outside. Good eye on Marcy. Another 95 mile per hour fastball from Assad. Come on now. 3-2. Marcy with a great plate appearance. He's making his presence known. He's having a good eye out there, staying patient. And I just heard from my colleagues on the other side of this broadcast, each pitcher is limited to 65 pitches. I'm not sure why that's a rule, probably to keep these players healthy for their actual season outside of the World Baseball Classic. So I like that. I like some quick, it's a little bit of a Little League-esque flair to it. Full count. Here comes a pitch from Assad. It's a strike, and he stays alive, Marcy. He's seeing everything through. He's seeing it from the hand to the bat. He's staying alive. Look at this sequence of pitches from Assad. Cutter, four-seam, changeup, curveball. He's really got using everything in the arsenal. Some would question, are you using too much too soon? 15th pitch of the inning. He strikes, strike 3, 3 up, 3 down, all swinging, and that's how Mexico makes work the top half of the inning. All right, now we got to see if there's betting options available for us. Go to your local bettor, go to your local sports book, and let's see what the action is here, boss. So I'm a little bit out of practice on these streams, and I can tell just by my cadence. I can tell by how the words are coming out that I'm a little bit blocked up, and honestly, I'm out of practice. I'm trying to come back a little bit, because This is my thing. The live play-by-play is my thing. So what I'm trying to do is get my wits about me for the betterment of you all. Let's see what we got here. So we gotta go live betting. So you go to your local sports book. Everyone's got their own favorite. Okay, so this sport, yeah, we got a. Okay, so what we have to look up, and we'll use AI for this. What are the scenarios for Team USA to move on from pool play in the WBC? Italy is plus 178 live right now. You know I want to get on that. Okay. So this is taking place in Houston. Houston is one of the most iconic stadiums. They used to have that big mound in center field that just it was not level with the ground. It went up and there was 3 flagpoles. Very dangerous for the center fielder out there, but it was very iconic to the eye. Minute Maid Park. And they would have the train run around in the background for whenever there was a home run. If anyone used to play MLB 04, MLB 05, the prime time of baseball video games, they know that Minute Maid Park was special. That's one that you would pick often, but you wouldn't pick it for the home run derby because of how hard it would be to hit home runs there. Home center field, all the way out to center field, was like 430. All right, but they did away with that hill. Team USA at 3-1 after they lost to Italy last night, and then Mexico's at 2-1 heading into tonight's game. Great Britain and Brazil are eliminated. Okay, we got Aaron Nola on the mound for Italy. We really like that. Here's his first pitch of his appearance. That is a strike in the upper right-hand corner of the box. Ooh. And so the tough part, we got Jared Duran, know him. Arozarena, know him. Aranda, I don't know. I'll tell you guys, but we got Jared Duran, the Boston Red Sox, up first. A juicy pitch down the middle he's swinging at, and Duran's batting .500 in this WBC. What I like is the similarities between the Mexican flag and the Italian flag because they're exactly the same, but Mexico adds a little bit of flair, a little bit of spice. They put an eagle on theirs, which is a nice touch, I will say. We go for the classic. With this third pitch, that is a fall off the table like your fork that was left on the corner, fall off the table type of curveball right there from Nola. Really strong command. Way to be, young fella. Got Duran swinging on that one. Swing in a whiff. They need that breeze in Houston. I heard it gets humid down there. You can tell by the sweat on Nola's cheddar. And here comes the pitch. Yes, that is a high fastball outside of the zone. Swing fouled off by Duran. Look, you can tell he's glistening on the arms. He's got the sweat going from the flow. It is hot in Houston, baby. It is hot for this World Baseball Classic. And who makes it hotter than a couple of Mexicans and Italians hanging out together? That is a strike 3 curveball. That curveball looks dangerous out of Nola early. That's a curveball you want to go to. That's a curveball that you can rely on. That's a curveball when you leave the bar at 2 a.m. and you know you got to make one call to someone, one booty call. They're going to be answering on the other line. That curveball is there for you when you need it most. All right, so we got to... The only way I'm betting on this game is if it's in favor of Team USA. Otherwise, I ain't touching it. Here comes Arozarena. This guy is filthy up at the plate. We have a fastball low outside, just missing the zone there. He's 2 for 9 in this World Baseball Classic right now. 1 double bagger, 1 RBI, 3 runs. His second appearance in this tournament. Nola with the pitch. And he keeps it outside on Arozarena. Seems like to be a theme. He wants to keep it low outside the zone. He's 1-1 in this count right now, I'd be throwing a slider sliding away. Slider sliding away. Keep peppering that spot. Have him think it's coming in, get him out. Let's see what he's got here. Nola coming with the pitch. High knee. Yes, right there. And it wasn't so much of the slider, but it's that devastating curveball. That curveball that makes you think it's up here and then whoosh, it's gone. It goes whoosh on you. Let's get another K up here, Nola. Oh, see, he's keeping it outside. I don't know what the film study said on a Rosarena, but they're pitching away from him. There really hasn't been one strike. He's just swung at the pitches outside. They're keeping it in the weak part of the zone for Randy. I really want to hit this. I don't know if it's not worthy. I can't hit it yet. Here we go, Nola with the pitch, keeping it outside. He's peppering that part of the plate, but that peppering is just partly outside. Full count for Randy. Come on, don't waste your 65 pitches. We need a pitch to this guy. Is he really that big of a threat? And they're still going for the outside of the zone. I think a fastball right here. No, it was that devastating curveball. That curveball that's going to leave you when you least expect it. That curveball, when it's coming in, you think, oh, this is so juicy. This is going to be hit. I'm going to hit this out the park. And the next thing you know, she says, I got a boyfriend. That type of curveball. That when you're buying her drinks all night and then you go in, hey, can I get your number? Hey, you want to come back with me? The type of curveball that goes, I can't go back with you. I got to go back with my friends. I have a boyfriend, but thanks for the drinks. That type of curveball. All right, we got Jonathan Aranda. 4 for 11 in the World Baseball Classic. A good batter. He's in the 3 hole, batting from the left side of the plate. Nola looking for 3 Ks this inning. Let's see if he can get it. Oh, that is a heater of a fastball. And when you've been seeing those devastating curveballs over and over and over again, then when you come with the heat, it seems that much faster, that much crisper, coming into your eye holes that much more surprisingly. Nola with the 1-1 pitch. Oh yeah, that was more of a changeup right there. I could tell by the miles per hour. 88 miles per hour on that. The curveball's hitting about 79. I do love the pitch clock between just 15 seconds. These guys are firing pitch after pitch, and I'm a bitch how much I love it. So he's another changeup right there. He's going all outside the zone. Seems like he's got good command. He's not giving them anything really good to hit right now. But the 3-1 count, you got to think this is going to be a fastball. Got to expect a fastball here from Nola. Oh, and he hits it hard to center field. It's going towards the wall. Is it going to be caught? Up against the wall. It is against the wall. Going for 2, Mexico is. And he gets it. A Ronda for 2. He puts a charge into that ball. Nola had to give him a good pitch to hit a 3-1 count, and he takes advantage of a juicy one down the plate. And we got Jalisco in the house, all the way from Jalisco, made it to Houston. You got to think there's a good amount of Mexicans at this game just because of the proximity. Mexico and Texas, they're touching each other. They're going to be going to the World Baseball Classic, okay? Who's up now? They say it's a good man to have up from Mexico. It's their catcher, Kirk. Look at his belly hanging over his pants. Oh, I'm rooting for this guy. He hits it hard down the third baseline, right to the third baseman from Italy. Quick out. And even though it was a little bit of a scare, wow, look at the hair from Aranda. That is a good set of lettuce. Look at those curls. He's using L'Oreal on those curls. God damn, okay. All right, so now we got to look up the scenarios again, okay? If Italy defeats Mexico by any score, Italy finishes 4-0 and wins Pool B. Team USA finishes 3-1 and takes second place. USA advances to the quarterfinals as the runner-up. That's perfect, okay? If Italy wins, then USA advances, okay? 2 people from each pool. We got 4 teams in each pool. It's USA, actually 5. USA, Italy, Mexico, Great Britain, Brazil. Brazil 0-4 eliminated. Great Britain 1-3 eliminated. To be honest with you, I'd expect Brazil to be better at baseball than Great Britain, but that's how the cookie crumbles. The teams that I expected to be at the top, USA, Mexico, Italy, of the World Baseball Classic Pool B, they're right where I expected them. So USA can, Italy will advance 4-0, and Team USA will advance um, if Italy wins tonight. On the other hand, if Mexico defeats Italy, all three teams are going to finish 3-1. This triggers a three-way tiebreaker, and since each is 1-1 head-to-head against the others, USA beat. Sorry, I'm reading but not retaining. There's a difference. So I'm bet. I'm sorry, but I'm betting Italy. I'm betting Italy. I mean, this is the most obvious thing. Come on, baby. Come on. I am the pizza guy. I make the pizza pie. Doing the toppings. I feel like plopping these little pepperonis on top of the pizza. Alright. So this triggers a three-way tiebreaker. Each team is 1-1 head-to-head against the others. USA beat Mexico. Italy beat USA. Mexico beat Italy. The primary tiebreaker is fewest runs allowed per defensive out recorded. I mean, aren't they all going to have the same amount of defensive outs? I guess that bottom of the ninth inning is going to matter. Mexico automatically advances as a winner of the final game, but the tiebreaker decides the second spot. USA advances if Mexico scores 5 or more runs in their win. USA is eliminated if Mexico scores 4 or fewer runs in their win. Okay, so Mexico win with 5+ runs. Go! Go! Get out of town! Get out of town! Oh, just against the warning track? He gets out of town! Home run, Italy! That's amore. That's amore. When the baseball goes over the fence during the World Baseball Classic, that's amore. The captain of the team, Pasquantino, going yard to start the second inning. Thank you very much. When the baseball goes off your bat and then ends up in the stands, that's a home run. That's a home run. Come on, Pasquantino. This guy, look at the nose on him. You can tell he's Paisan. Okay, we're hitting this guy. His side is rattled right now. Take advantage while you can. Look, the double kiss on the cheek. Italy is getting with it right now. Lots of love in the dugout. Lots of amore. Nice try, Duran. Look, Mexico, you don't even know how to act. This Mexican fan is celebrating the home run catch. You gotta be throwing that back. You're not used to being in an MLB stadium. Well, I mean, they didn't interfere. They did great jobs as fans, just staying straight up and down. Didn't interfere with the catch for Duran, but you can't be celebrating that. You got to be tossing that back. All Mexico in the stands right now. I haven't seen one Italy fan. It's all Mexico fans. DeZenzo up. We got a lot of Paisans on this team. No one that I'm complaining about. Everyone's ending in their perfect vowel. DeZenzo out at first. Look, they have an espresso machine in the dugout, and if you hit a homer, you get an espresso. I love how they're hamming it up. Let's go, Italy. Caglione. Caglianone. Jack with the C, J-A-C. He's batting 500 in this WBC. They got the Lavazza in the espresso machine. They're hitting all the right notes. There's our captain, Pasquantino. Come on, baby. Yes, he walks him. We got Assad worried and nervous on the mound right now. Top two, one out, 1-0, Italia. So, for those who know about the horse race track, let me get the dust off this thing. It doesn't even look good right now. But we're going to get horse racing going. We're going to get the horse racing going at the end of every 3 innings. At the end of the third, end of the sixth, end of the ninth. Oh, that's a big hit right to him. Doubles him up at first base. Caught. That was a string cheese right to the, on a string, on a rope, right to the second baseman. Easy to turn to. Nothing you could do there, but quality half inning. Pasquantino goes, Yabo. He goes, Yabo. Oh, you got the espresso. Look at him. The double kiss on the cheek. That's how you properly celebrate with your teammates. That's how you show more. The double mwah mwah. Alright, so now we know what we need, as anyone in the USA right now should be fans of Italia. That's who we should be rooting for, because if we can't rely on Mexico to get exactly 5 runs or more. We need Italy. It's easy. Italy wins, we're in. Italy wins and we're in. Okay? Let's start getting together on that. So now let's look at the lineups here. We are not afraid. That's amore. Alright, now we're gonna look at, more sports. How is this not on ESPN? Alright, we're gonna do Italy versus Mexico starting lineups. It's on MLB.com. Somehow we got a Fisher at third base. We got Fisher, and that's the only guy that does not have a vowel at the end of his last name. On the other side, we got Durant. I mean, the questionable names on the other side are Duran, Kirk, and Thomas. Otherwise, we got Ortiz, Gonzalez, Alvarez, Menendez, Aranda, Rosarena. Those guys I can believe. That's the question in this World Baseball Classic is. Seems like a lot of guys, like if their like great grandmother was from a certain country, they could play for that country. I would like, if you had to be born, you have to have, maybe not have citizenship, you have to at least be born there. Maybe parents born there I can get along with. All right, we got Nola back on the mound to start the bottom half of the second inning. He's going against Meneses. Joey, he's 2 for 3. Meneses, his first start, he seems more like a pinch hitter. You could tell from that stance that he is. And Nola, he's just got such command right now. He's got the when you look at the keyboard, he's just hitting that command button. It's not Control Alt Delete. It's just Command Shift S. I think that's a snapshot. Nola with the 1-1 pitch. He is nailing that outside. That was a ball according to the computers, but it gets called a strike by the human umpire. And that's what I like about this baseball thing, is there's still room for interpretation. There's still room for humans on this. There is going to be a day where it's all robot umpires, and then what do? What do we complain about? We need the human element. Put humans in sports. Yes, and he's just peppering, and that is a ha 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 ha. Nola with the pitch. Oh, he goes up in the zone. That was the first one that kind of sailed on him. He's been able to keep it in the bottom half of the plate for the most part. And the batter, Alvarez Jr., he nods in approval to say, okay, I think I'm seeing it. Nola, it's his job right now to show him that you're like a wizard. You're a magician with a vanishing act. You don't see it. Curveball. Yes, you had to throw that. The way he was nodding, and now he's continuing to nod. Alvarez is continuing to nod, acting as if he knows what's coming, acting as if he can see things perfectly. And it's up to the Italians to show that we're not all that you see. We have layers like Shrek. Yes, he gets a curveball. He was seeing it. I gotta give Alvarez credit where credit is due. He was seeing that pitch. He was seeing everything right there. He waits on that curveball, puts a nice piece of hitting on it, nice piece of lumber in between short and third. He waits on that. Perfect. He was seeing it. Watch out for Alvarez going forward if he's got another at bat against Nola. Nola 24 pitches into this thing, and we're only 4 outs. We need at least. I'd like to get 12 outs out of him. I'd like to get 4 innings. Gonzalez, the number 7 hitter, 13. So if you're the number 7 hitter and you got that stance like that, the left foot kind of up and twitchy, that just shows that you're not really a power guy, but you're more of a contact guy. You're gonna put the bat on the ball. It's just not gonna go very far. I can tell that from Gonzalez. The facial hair expresses that too to a certain degree. A fastball, 91 miles per hour. Maybe a bit of a cutter right there, 4 miles per hour slower than what his fastball has been. He just misses the cutter, I think, on the outside part of the plate. Alek Thomas. See, he changes when your name's Alec with the K. I can believe you're Mexican for some reason. Oh, he got a pitch that he waited on. Let's turn 2 right there. Right there, 1, and then 2. Did he get him? Oh, oh, so he waited. The umpire waited. And then confirms it. He saw it. He didn't need the instant replay. He replayed it in his own dome piece, in his own noggin. Sees it again in his head. Out. You think he was gonna give a big or just a? And when you're an umpire, you almost want to be emphatic with your calls to show that there's no doubt. And almost by being not emphatic, you can be emphatic because there's a question like if you went. That's not emphatic. Just a weak, this. He's way out. But also, if you just do this, I'm convinced that's out. I'm not questioning whether that's out or not. Just the quick but sure. It was a surefire bang. It was a surefire bang right there. And this is quick too. It's happening fast. It's all happening fast. We love this. Goofus. Cousin A, he's rooting for Italia. He's in there. He's in there for it. Forza Italia is what we like to say. Are we human or are we dancers? Is the question at hand. Let me look at. Now I'm curious about the other pools. World Baseball Classic pools, because I feel like I've heard of the Dominican team, I've heard of the Puerto Rican team, heard of Italy, U.S., Mexico. These aren't just countries that I know. These are World Baseball Classic teams that I know. Okay, Pool A. Okay. I'm seeing. All right, I'll let you know. I got a game to call. Great mustache from that guy. Another thing that goes. Not only are the flags similar in both. Let me see. That's a strike right on the corner. Nice pitch aside. But another. Riley, tell me about it, man. I mean, it's a lull period. It's a lull from the end of the Super Bowl till March Madness. It's a huge lull period in sports. You're searching for anything. We were lucky enough to have the Olympics where that held us over for a little bit, but now I'm really searching. I've been missing this as much as you have. So, but have no fear because we are back. The Celtics tomorrow. We're going to be live streaming the Celtics tomorrow. We got March Madness coming up after that. And then it's NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, start of the MLB season. It's about a month of a drought. And then from that drought, it's go mode. From that drought, it's wet. It's soaking wet from that drought. At first, it starts out dry and then it's a complete flood, and just get yourself ready for it. It starts right here. It starts right here. I will be doing the Stanley Cup playoffs. I will be doing the NBA playoffs. I will be doing the MLB. I will be doing the Masters. I do it all over here, Riley. That's the most important thing. Every single thing you need, I got it covered. Okay? As long as you root for Italy right now, Riley, we're good. I saw Canada already advanced in the World Baseball Classic. Do you care about that at all? Is that something that piques your interest? And the thing is, when you're saying piques your interest, it's not PEAK like you typically would spell it. It's PIQUE. When you say piques your interest, it's a different word entirely. And there you go, Antonacci. He's got the eyes. He's got the Italian eyes to see. It's the evil eyes to know that evil eyes can recognize when a pitch is bad. That's a bad pitch. You let it go. Oh, good piece of hitting right there. Great play by the second baseman. Turns two very easily. One hopper to the second baseman. Snags it cleanly. Bing, bang, boom. That is a 4-6-3 double play. But Riley, you knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs for forever now. It's not like we're just learning. They were one of the worst teams, right? Okay, we're already back to commercial. It wasn't too much to report on in that inning. All right, so what we want to know is the pools, because there's four pools, it seems like. Is it just because the Canucks stink? So we got pool A, B, C, D. Four total pools, five teams in each pool. In pool A, that is the Latino pool, is what I'm naming that one. Canada is the only outlier. We got Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, Colombia. Wow, what a lineup. Keep my comments to myself, but that's a hell of a lineup. That is a hell of a lineup. Puerto Rico and Canada moving on in Pool A, and we're still waiting. So it could be any combination of United States, Mexico, and Italy moving on to the next round. Pool C, we have Japan. These are all Eastern parts of the world here. Japan, Australia, Korea, Czechia, Chinese Taipei, otherwise known as Taiwan, but the Chinese government will not let them go by their own name. That is what Chinese Taipei is. I recently learned that within the last year, so I'm going to flex that knowledge. Korea and Japan move on, and then Pool D, we have, what am I naming this one? I mean, this is also it's a majority. I mean, there's a majority Latino countries. I don't know what I'm going to call this pool, but it's Venezuela, the Dominican Republic, Netherlands, Israel, and Nicaragua, all in that pool. Did anyone see the new Budweiser cans for each of the MLB teams? They're like throwbacks, or they're old school. They look awesome. They look so awesome. All right, here we go. Thomas starting off the inning for Mexico. Nola, 26 pitches into this. You want to at least go four. It's a 64 innings. It's a 65 pitch count limit. Alek Thomas, he's batting well in this, and he's batting eighth. I'm not sure why. 1-0 count. Nola keeps it on the inside. That lower left-hand corner of the strike zone, he has been peppering that. He's going like this. Tell me what, black pepper? Could I bother you for some pepper? Tell me when it's good. Tell me when it's good. And he's not getting your whole plate. He's just getting that bottom corner. He's just getting the left corner. You're like, Nola, you're peppering that corner, but let's see you sprinkle it throughout maybe. 1-1 count. Swing, fouls it out of play. 1-2 count. John Morosi, a fellow Paisan, reporting on this game. Salute to you. Oh, finally some Italian representation that I see. Great to see that. Good looking bunch over there. Good looking bunch. How is no one in these seats though? Oh, he gets it high up in the zone. He K's him up. I like that step back from the umpire. It was a little bit of dramatic effect. He steps it back and hits him with ha ha. Really nice call on that. Also, that's the whole Nola family right there. I mean, when you pitch it for your country like that, you might as well. But what I should be doing is looking up where each of these players have been born. That's what I'll do in the next commercial break. Nola with the pitch to Ortiz, bottom of the third, and he gets it high up right into the zone with the changeup. Joey Ortiz, 2 for 9 at the plate. Even the bottom half of the Mexican lineup is batting well. 2 for 9 ain't bad. It is not bad. Let's keep it going. Nola with the pitch. He hits the inside corner of the plate. Joey does not look like he's seeing that. A look of confusion, but then nodding in some sort of approval to his first base coach. Not sure what that nod's about. Let's see when it comes to this third pitch. Third pitch of the at-bat. I'm throwing it low and away. Curveball. He's lining up high. Oh, see, I'm going to... Just like this catcher for the Italian team, I'm an Italian catcher, and that's where him and I differ. We're both Italian catchers, but I wouldn't call for the high strike right there. I'd call a low, drop it in the zone. That's what they're going for now. Drop it. Oh, he hits it. He misses his spot. He tries to go low away in the zone. He ends up going kind of mid-inside. Great piece of hitting by Mexico right there. By Joey Ortiz. Bats it right back up the middle. Keeps the inning alive here. 1 out for Mexico, man on first, bottom of the third. Don't forget, if you're in the chat, we're gonna be doing a horse race at the end of the third. I don't need you to know what exactly a horse race is, but right when this inning ends, I need you to throw in the chat a number 1 and 6, like the sides of a die. I'll explain after. Duran with the pitch, and he just misses outside. 85 miles per hour on that one. 1-0. Jared Duran from the Boston Red Sox. I do not believe he is from Mexico. However, he is representing that team. He's wearing Mexico proudly across the chest. And if he's wearing it proud, you got to think that he has some sort of affiliation. Okay, the hit and run from the Mexican team. Is it dropping? No, what is he doing? Why is he, no attempt to go back. Ortiz, I think he was confused. He was just going. And that he doubles him up right there. Italy out of the inning with a low pitch count from Nola. Only 11 pitches that inning. So Ortiz, I think he's been looking confused. A look of befuddlement affixes his face. He goes past second base. It was a hit and run, pop fly to center field, and it was long enough in the air to show that the center fielder was definitely going to get it, but he just stopped halfway between second and third when he could have made an attempt to go back. I don't know if he just didn't know the situation, or if he just said, you know what, fuck it, I ain't getting back. I'm not going to get back in time. Oh, okay. NFL I can't wait till. All right, I'm catching up with you, Riley. If there's multiple people in the chat, let's do a horse race. Numbers 1 through 6. Let me go get my die. I'll give you a text. Yeah. All right, Riley, let me answer. I can't wait till October so I can actually be excited about watching Canucks. Let's not wish away the whole year, Riley. It's only the third month of the year. We already want to go to the 10th. We want to fast forward 7 months. I don't think so, man. NFL free agency has been insane. I mean, that's the NBA, the NFL has turned into the NBA in a way that the off season is almost as exciting as the regular season. The difference between the NBA and the NFL is once the NBA starts playing, that's when the excitement ends, when free agency is over. But free agency for the regular season for the NFL is equally as good. Well, it's probably better. It's probably better than the free agency. I love this. My thoughts on the Max Crosby thing. I have a lot of thoughts. I thought it was a scummy move by the Ravens. Get this guy all excited that he's coming to your team. I appreciate you participating, Riley, in the horse race. But oh wait, are we already back into action? Oh no, it's a replay. Scummy move by the Ravens, making this guy think he's coming to your team. Also, what was weird was that Dallas was in the race to try to get Max Crosby, and they pulled themselves out. They didn't want him anymore, and the team doctor for the Dallas Cowboys did the physical for the Ravens, and it was by his advice to not take Crosby. So is it something where there was actually something wrong with the physical that made them not want to sign Crosby anymore, or were they knowing that they didn't want to sign Crosby the whole time and use this situation kind of as leverage to get Trey Hendrickson? It's weird. I think that whole Dallas Cowboy doctor situation muzzies it up. To be honest, I mean, I'd rather have Max Crosby, but what did they? Was Hendrickson just a free agent? Do they have the readiness to just sign him whenever? They didn't have to give up picks. That's probably the difference maker. Oh, Bertie puts a charge in it deep into left field. Is it going? Is it gone? Please go. It does. That's 2 homers for Italy. 2 big Napolis. 2 big Zeppelis for Italy, baby. Let's go. Get out of here. 2-0 Italy. If you are from the United States of America, this is exactly what you want. These are your brothers bonded together by saying, let's both go to the next round. If Italy wins, so does the USA. They go to the next round. We're all in for Italy. This is the perfect mix for me. I have Italian by heritage, born in the USA, born in the USA. Both my teams can make it to the next round. Goes up in the zone. That looks like it's going to be, it's trailing out right against the Italy dugout. And there's the signature Italian celebration. Mwah! Mwah! I love what this team does. There's lots of love in that dugout. Bertie, you could tell he had power just by those legs. Oh, how did that guy miss that in the outfield? Right in his glove, he lined it up the whole way. Look at him drop it. Look at this guy drop it. Right in his glove, pops up behind him. Come on. Yeah, I mean that. If you're Canadian, that gold medal game, you're gonna be reminded about that for a while. The clearly better team that should have won that game didn't, and we just had so much good luck and good fortune and good faith going into that. Wait, here's our cleanup hitter, the powerhouse Pasquantino. Oh, he wants it again. He goes down swinging. He wanted something against Assad. That's 2 outs in the top of the 4th for Italy. They're up 2-0 against the Mexicans. Let's open up the window in here. Yeah, it's March and it's already getting hot. that's a strike up in the zone. Going against DeZenzo. DeZenzo, he's 0 for 1 with the ground out tonight. Assad, 45 pitches into it. Still got 20 left. Looking to get out of this inning. Sweeping curveball right to left field. Easy out. Can of corn. And we are on to the bottom of the fourth. Double espresso night. Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. Take me in the water. All right, let's look up. Now we got to look up where each of these guys are from. All right, where is Aaron Nola from? He's from Louisiana. I cannot think of a less Italian area of the United States than Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And a fellow June baby though, a fellow Paisan and June baby. I can get behind that. So I don't know how. So let me type this in. How can Aaron Nola play for Team Italy in the WBC? Let's look this up. Is it eligible to play for Team Italy primarily through his Italian ancestry? World Baseball Classic allows players to represent a country if they meet any one of these criteria per official WBC rules. They are a citizen of the country, that makes sense. They are a permanent legal resident. They were born in the country. See, I'm agreeing with all these. At least one parent was born in the country or was a citizen. So that's what, like, your parents were just citizens of Canada? Your parents were just citizens of the Dominican? Or last one, they have a sufficient documentation showing they would be granted citizenship or a passport under the country's laws. Even if they haven't applied yet, this is the key heritage loophole that enables many U.S.-born players to play on non-U.S. teams. So, now I'm curious. Now the curious question, the curious cat would ask, how could, like, what level of heritage do you need for each country to be able to easily apply for citizenship? For example, my great grandfather is from Sicily, Italy. How easily would it be for me to be a citizen there? That's what I'm gonna ask next. Hey, get me a salad the way I'm dressing. Come on now. This is behind wearing a World Baseball Classic jersey. I am in my Italy uniform. Yeah, there we go. Gets him down. Nola mowing him down. That's a big old ravioli of a whiff. That's a miss. Throw some salami on there. While we're talking about it, I don't understand why Italians think that they have to, like, drop off the vowel of certain words. Like, instead of supersada, which is a type of Italian deli meat, it's supersat. Instead of mozzarella, it's mozzarella. Instead of what's another one? What's another one? I can't think of another one. But you know what I mean. It just doesn't make sense. It's because it sounds more like it seems to me like in those instances they want to sound more Italian, but it sounds more Italian to end with the vowel. All right. I mean, he's still pitching well, Nola. He's still pitching well. Nola with the pitch, and he hits the outside corner with heat. 3-0 pitch needed to be over the middle. He does so. And here's a pitch breakdown of his 2025 MLB season. More curious about this particular outing. He has a knuckle curve that he's going to second almost as often as his four seam fastball. Oh, was that it right there? No, it was not. That was just another fastball. He works the count back from 3-0 to 3-2. Now firmly back in the driver's seat. Full count. 45 pitches, got 20 left. You'd love to see this guy be able to mow 5 through. He's in the bottom of the 4th right now. Mexico down 2. Aranda with the he had a big hit in the first. He hits it down the first baseline. It's fair. Pasquantino waves Nola off. He says, I'm the cap. I'm going to take this ground ball like it's a rolling meatball. Scoop it up, take a bite, throw it off. Yeah, they're talking about his curveball. His curveball is ridiculous. I've been saying this early in the round. I've been saying this early. The Mexicans are wearing cowboy hats and sombreros to the game, and I have to say, compared to what we wear, which is like the scally caps and the fedoras, cowboy hats and sombreros infinitely cooler. I gotta say it. This doesn't feel great, but it's just a part of the heritage. I gotta go in on it. Alejandro Kirk. He does not look off. This is the guy that you gotta love, the catcher with the stove on him. He swings hard on that one, goes down to one knee. You can feel that breeze all the way in Dallas, and they're in Houston. Okay, that's a part of it. They're in They're in Houston. You feel that breeze in Dallas. He was trying to go yard. He wanted to feed himself with that home run. Here comes the curve. Yes, down or away. That's the pitch that you throw, and Nola gave a nod, and his catcher gave him a sign to say, you just hit the perfect pitch, you just didn't swing. Lowest strikeout percentage in the AL last season, 11% for Kirk. Let's see if he goes down swinging right now. Oh, high in the zone, pop fly. Does the catcher get it? No, it's just out of bounds. Great mustache. I mean, this catcher can't look more Italian. Nola, I mean, we're going to get some work into the 5th inning. Let's get another out right here. Make it through the 4th inning, why don't you? Oh, he stays alive down the 3rd baseline, up against the wall. This is going to at least get 2. Oh, no. Most runners are going to get 2 out of that. But Kirk, with the stove that he's carrying, where he had a little bit too many arepas, a little bit too many burritos, a little bit too many chile con queso. Yeah, we're not making it. We're not making it to second base right there. We're going to stay on primero. We ain't making it to segundo. Look, he was running, he was hustling, but the hustle on Kirk, the hustle ain't gonna get you there. Wheels and speed are. But hey, he stays alive. It was a 3-0 count, works it to a 3-2, and then gets a hit. That's a great piece of hitting right there. Great at bat. And they're trying to wear out Nola right now. Could they make him not even get to the 5th inning? We got Menenses up at the plate. 2 outs for Mexico, man on first. Keeps the lone away. He's just been hitting that. Tea time soon? Oh, it's baseball season, Mac. It's baseball season. We got to get you on here. I mean, if the USA goes on a run, maybe a World Baseball Classic stream is in our future. I'm just saying. I'm just saying we could do better. All right, bottom four, 1-1 count, 2 outs, man on first. Number 5 hitter from Mexico up at the plate. He swings at a ball low and outside, 1-2 count now. I mean, the way that he's peppering that spot, he's got moving towards a righty batter action on the fastball. He's got moving away action with the curveball and the slider. He's got a good arsenal on his hands. With the pitch, pops it up. That's got to be a can of corn. Can of corn. Yep, that's easy. Boil up the pasta, throw some salt water in there. That's easy. That's natural. That's almost second nature. That scooping that pop fly. Come on now. 2-0. Italy stays on top. Okay. So let me see. So if you have sufficient documentation showing they would be granted citizenship or a passport under the country's laws. So you even have to be a granted citizenship or a passport. All right, so let's see. I want to see. All right, let's see this. My great-grandfather was a citizen of Italy. Would I be granted citizenship or a passport under their laws? No, under current Italian citizenship laws amended in 2025, you would not automatically be granted Italian citizenship or a passport solely based on your great-grandfather. Sicily is a part of Italy. Sicily has been autonomous region of Italy since 1946, but he was there before 1946. There are no separate Sicilian citizenship laws. Italian nationality rules apply uniformly across the entire country, including Sicily. Your great-grandfather's citizenship would have been Italian citizenship, not distinct to Sicilian one. So it's got to be a parent or a grandparent who has Italian citizenship of Italy. So Nola has to have a parent or grandparent that has Italian citizenship for him to play on the Italian team. What I'm kind of wondering is why, like, you think you would have such a better chance. This is a problem that I'm coming up against. This is a problem that I'm wondering myself is, if let's just say in the scenario that I had a grandparent that had Italian citizenship, would I rather play for Italy or would I rather play for the United States? I do take a great amount of pride in my Italian heritage, as most Italians do, but my 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 family's from here. I'm from here. This is what I know. This is the country that I represent, but I also represent Italy. It would feel, if you team up with the USA, you feel like you have a better chance of winning the tournament, winning the championship. But is that another reason where, like, you don't want to team up with the superpower? You want to make it a little bit difficult on yourself? I think ultimately I would go with the U.S. If I were to win, it would feel better doing it with the U.S. than Italy. That was me going through all this with you. Assad, he's got 51 pitches, full count right now, top of the fifth. Italy winning 2-0. Here comes the 3-2 full count pitch. And it's a ball inside. We got Caglianone making it on base. Let's go. And you can see his side. He's getting a little frustrated on the mound. He's going to get yanked soon. If we can get another run on there, let's pile it up. Let's pile it up. All right, we got Fisher up at the plate. He swings at the first pitch. A big hack for the lefty. Fish swinging at the first pitch. He does that shit. And we steal second base. Oh, and 2. Assad would like to make it at least to 1 more. Oh, what do we got? It is a chicken cutlet delivery. When you're Forza Italia, when you're rooting for the Italian team during the World Baseball Classic, you got to get chicken cutlets on deck. We'll give it a rating. I hope we could hear that crunch. That's a good crunch. A little bit. Can't fault the chef on this. Just a little bit too thick for a cutlet, for my liking. Plate would have been nice. Okay, we got a hit. That's going to be this cutlet. I hope you're hearing that crunch. Good crunch on it. A little dry. The chef's a good person. Don't want to blame the chef, just want to be truthful. A little dry. But that's the type of game that you play, though, because you want to get the crunch, but you want the juiciness of the chicken. One sacrifices the other. So, my official cutlet review during the World Baseball Classic, I would give this a 7.3. Good taste, good crunch, a little dry, a little too thick, but very solid, very solid. Oh, they increase the pitch count with each round. I love these rules that I'm figuring out, but at the same time, when you want to, as you're getting closer and closer to the championship, you're getting closer and closer to the actual season that these guys play in, where you want to keep the pitch count down, where you almost want to be the opposite, where first round would be 80 somewhat pitches. See, these bites around the edges here, that's the good stuff. That's where the crunch is at. You can hear it. 1-2 to Duarzio. Oh, he hits it down the line. Going to center or left field. Is he going home? Nope. He stays. That's the right play. First and third for Italy. 1 out. Assad, I think he's got to get yanked. You can tell he's not the same pitcher he was when he started this game. Great watch by this Mexican coach with the handlebar mustache. First of all, this mustache is so on point, it's ridiculous. Second of all, the watch, regular face watch, but one strap green, one strap red, and yeah, they're pulling aside as they should. Let's get another run, Italy. Let's get another run. Be right back. We'll grab some water. I mean, this chicken cutlet's just hanging out there. You know I gotta grab one. Oh, you know what? Good undercarriage on this. Let me give a call to my boy from Momentic. See if we can get a blind ranking going. It's been a good while. I think we can get one out of him. Mac, actually, if you're watching, since you are in the chat, if you're watching, can you text me? You gotta do invisible ink on each one. Blind ranking Italian food. If you're still in the chat, let me know. Blind ranking Italian food. I'll give you my Italian food Mount Rushmore. Chicken parm. Meatballs. Pizza. That fourth spot's tough. I might go ravioli. Can I go Italian sub? It's not. Yeah, no, I'm going Italian sub. We got lefty versus lefty. Bernardino on the mound. The lefty. A junk ball pitcher. No fastball. Sinker, curveball, changeup, cutter, slider. What's the difference between a cutter and a slider? Bunted. He's bunted him home. Can he do it? Great play by Mexico, but it's not enough. Safe at home, and that's a chicken cutlet for you. That's why you cutlet during the game, to make those type of plays. Who is the Billy Bean of Italian baseball? That's who we have for a manager. Playing small ball, bunting the guy forward, bunting a run in. What a play. The pitcher from Mexico, he made a great play on that. Italy just played it a little bit better. A pinch, a squeeze. A suicide squeeze at home, and he gets it. He gets it. He's safe at home. Great bunt right here. I had an Italian baseball coach by the name of Anthony Angelesco. He got drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals, so you can't question him. He said, if you can't bunt, you can't play baseball. We practice bunting. And let me tell you, bunting is harder than it looks. Oh, that's a strike. A little sweeper coming in there. That had to be the slider. And if you're a lefty, how hard is it to hit this lefty? He's pitching across, and he's got a pitch that cuts from away from you. Oh, he puts a late charge into it. Is it enough to get into the corner? Rosarena with the play. Does he advance to third? Nope. Still first and second. Italy up 3-0 in the top of this fifth inning. Oh, okay. 2 cutlets in, and I'm friggin' juiced up. Come on now. Okay, first and second. Birdie's coming back off a big birdie of a home run. Daniel Duarte, love that. I mean, that's just a great name to say. Daniel Duarte. 1-0 count to Bertie. Outside and away. He's a little bit afraid to throw to him, it looks like. And he's having a hell of a WBC. 4 for 11 from the plate. Coming across, he calls a strike as it should. Caught the inside part of the plate. I wish it told us what pitch it was after every single one. They usually do that at the stadium. You look somewhere, there's going to be a screen that tells you the miles per hour and the type of pitch. I don't know how they're able to tell so quickly. Nice eye from Birdie right there. 3-1 count, first and second. Italy up 3-0. Ball 4, bases juiced for the third. We want to get it to Pasquantino. That's who we want up at bat. Bases juiced. Let's put them out of their misery. I think there's a mercy rule too. Biggest out of the game, they're calling it. Marcy, he's 2-0 at the plate. Let's see him put one. I just want to see bat on ball. I don't want to see anything crazy. I don't want to see swinging for the fences. I just need to get Pasquantino up with runners in scoring position. Look at him visualizing, man. He's up. Look at it. He's just. That is the sign of an athlete. That's a sign of a winner right there, because he could just be sitting back, counting daisies, looking up at the sky, looking around, but instead he steps up in the box and he visualizes what he wants. I have high hopes for Marcy right now. I have high hopes that this is going to be a good at bat. High, ball up and outside. 1-0 to Marcy. He looks focused. He looks ready. Get this boy fed. Feed him a meatball. That's what all Italians want to see on their plate. Outside, just misses. Catcher makes a sign that he likes it. Mexican fans in the stands. It ain't a fiesta going on out there. They're getting pissed. Here's the pitch, still outside. This guy does not have the control, or either that, or no. I want to say that he's pitching away from them, but that ain't the case. He has no control right now. And when you're a junk ball pitcher and you're relying on the junk can get away from you. It's trash day for Bernardino because they took all the junk away from him. What's left? Nothing. Bags are empty. Ball 4. Oh, he K's him. He K's him right there, non-emphatically. He looks back to ensure, was that a strike? And he says yes. Umpire says yes. Could have caught some part of the plate. Not totally upset about it, but could have been ball 4. A little bit of a mercy call right there. And he hits it down. Oh, he finds a hole. Oh, it misses. Second baseman couldn't corral it. We got 2 men coming home to Italy. 2 men coming home to the motherland. Send them to the boot. Send them to the boot, because it's a home. It's a homecoming for Italia. Did he get called out at first? This Italian team, they got a little magic behind them. How you say magic in Italian? I bet it's something beautiful. Magia. Magia. All right, I was doing something. Oh, so we didn't get one of the we'll get them. We'll get the we didn't get one of the Momentix guys. We'll get the other one. This guy, this is a reliable guy when it comes to a phone call. I'll tell you that for free. Forza Italia.
Forza Italia.
There you go, Sonny.
Forza.
Forza, baby. It ain't Viva Mexico, it's Forza Italia. Need a favor from you. Calling in for a Momentix request.
Yeah.
We need the people need a blind rankings of Italian food.
When do you need it by?
In the next 30 minutes.
What a pasta.
Hey, give me the antipasto.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
Fuck, I haven't been on the social game.
Fuck. Yep, we're back. We're back. It's Italy versus Mexico right now.
The technical difficulties subsided. That's kind of like any Italian problem. Just give it enough time, we'll go
Right. That's exactly right. I put it to bed last night. I was just like, I hope it works tomorrow. And then I went back on today. It didn't work, but you know what, Ev? I figured it out.
Freaking Rome wasn't built in a day.
Oh, but we figured it out, baby. Brick by brick.
I love you. You must be hungry if you're asking for that.
Very, very. Luckily, Emma was making chicken cutlets tonight, and I've been eating chicken cutlets on the stream. Some would say perfect. And Roddy Rich would say, peanut butter seeds, yeah, perfect time.
He fell off, man. I thought when he had that original album, he was gonna be tier 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of examples of first album amazing, then a steep decline. And do you know who's also on that list?
Throw Jack Harlow in there?
Yep, that's exactly who I was thinking. And funny, well, I mentioned him for a specific reason. He's dropping an album on Friday.
Yeah, I think it's like relatively small sample of songs, but let's see what we can do. I genuinely listen to 5 songs pretty regularly on his recent album.
The one with when he's got a shirt off.
Yeah.
That's a good. So that first album he had was amazing. The second one was not good, and then the third one was an I don't know if it's an EP or an LP. One of them is smaller, like a smaller batch of songs, but that recent one was good.
Are you considering his first one that he released, Confetti, with like Warsaw and like Through the Night on it? Or are you considering it more so that's what they all say, like with 21C Delta?
Yeah, that's what I'm considering. Even though, yeah, I guess Letter of the Law, like it wasn't actually his first one, but that was like no one really knew him for the first album, and that was like his coming out party, the one with 21C.
I'm looking back at his albums, and like the problem with him is his bad ones are just bad. His good ones, though,
could be anthems.
Don't hit as much as other people's good ones.
I don't know. His good ones are like he's got anthems of songs. Like What's Poppin', that's an anthem.
On the one that you said is not as good, I actively listen to. I mean, First Class was huge when it came out. Dua Lipa was also a big one. Churchill Downs. I Got a Shot's pretty good. Like a Blade of Grass is pretty good. Parent Trap with Justin Timberlake, pretty good.
See, those are all pretty good. This none that I love. I don't love any songs from that album.
You didn't love
Oh, Churchill Downs. That's the only one that I love.
That's fair.
But the last one, Jackman, I can't believe it's been 3 years since that. That's kind of crazy. I legit have almost every song on that. Oh, what a throw from the catcher! Get him out at second base.
Go back to the show.
Yeah, man. 30 minutes. Blind ranking, please.
Chicken cutlet's not gonna be on there.
Good.
Bye.
I fucking will, Nady. Right after this happened, I got someone to call out. And it's not even, it's one person as an example. It's one person as an example, but it represents a whole class of people that they would do. I might be glass house situation, but they probably do a little bit better without social media at their fingertips. The worst form of social media is LinkedIn. That like it used to be Instagram was the app to pop out your chest to show yourself off. That quickly turned into LinkedIn. What a play by second base right there. Birdie, I think, was I right to say Birdie was a second baseman? He flips it up. What a play. What an amazing play right there. Italy up 5-0. Okay. So now I'm going to call out this motherfucker. This is a LinkedIn post. Last night, I had the chance to compete in the Boston Super Qualifier for the Pop-A-Shot National Championship in Medford. Let's just say the results weren't exactly storybook. Just like you just smashed in so many phrases in there that don't go together. But honestly, it was an awesome experience. There's something powerful about putting yourself out there, competing, and seeing how you stack up. Sometimes you win, sometimes you get humbled. Either way, you learn. A good reminder that if at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. I met some great people, had a blast, and now I've got a full year to get better. Safe to say the training starts again soon. See you later. Hashtag competition. Hashtag growth mindset. Hashtag never quit. Hashtag keep going. Hashtag pop a shot. All right. So this goes out to all the LinkedIn douchebags out there that turn normal real life events into LinkedIn posts. I've seen it all. I went out to the grocery store with my kids, and here's what it taught me about teamwork. You don't need to relate everything to a powerful message, an inspiring story. How about you just let a moment be a moment? And second of all, for these moments to be shared again through this lens, especially the kids one, especially where people are like posting their friggin' engagement on LinkedIn and saying, this is what, or I went through my first year of marriage with my wife. Here's what it taught me about communication. First of all, hold on. I'm pissed that I didn't keep up with the score. But like I said, this could be glass house because I'm someone who's touting through social media, but it's through the lens of entertainment. This is through the lens of have fun watching this. This isn't through a lens of let me teach you something about life. Hey, I did Pop-A-Shot. Here's what it taught me about stepping up to the plate, trying something outside the box, and really seeing how I could stack up against the competition. It's friggin' Pop-A-Shot, asshole. We're not inspired by your Pop-A-Shot journey. God damn it. Go ahead, piss me off, why don't you? I'll go in on you. I'll go the fuck in on you. Five nothing. We got 4 innings of play left. Italy back at the plate. It's our captain Pasquantino up there. Let's see what this big fella can do. Put a charge into it. He does. He goes yard for the second time. Big home run. Yeah, we want the large pie. Nope, we ain't going for the individual. We're going for the party size. Actually, we're going for the square slices. That one's long gone. You can hit that one from Italy all the way to Sicily. Pasquantino goes, Yabo! What a charge. He's been seeing it tonight. Puts one way out there. Most home runs in the WBC. We got Italy leading the pack, not the Dominican Republic, not the Americans. And this is a 2 espresso shot type of night for Pasquantino. He wants the double espresso. What's that? Come on. Look at that. He takes a shot of espresso and he gets the double. Blah, blah. Look at this. Lots of love. Lots of love in the Italian bench, baby. 6-0. Bang. Let's go. Whew. Pasquantino puts a large charge into it. Team Italy is for real. I love this team. Okay, we got a pop fly center field that is caught by the right fielder, Jared Duran. He's on the opposite side of where he's typically playing in the field, but manages to find his way around still. Italy's still up. For as many innings have been played, Italy has a run for each of those innings. 6-0. Let me see if there's a mercy rule. A lot of magia going for the Italia squad. Yes, there is a mercy rule. It's a run slaughter. If a team so it's more than 10 runs or more by the completion of the 7th or 15. I don't think either of those are going to happen. Imagine you could have got Italy plus money at the beginning of this game. Italy was plus money. This team is hot. This team is scorching hot. They're as hot as a pizza oven, this team. They're reaching 500 degrees. Outside, 1 and 2. Look at the thighs on this dude. Wow, what a swing out of Duarte. No, Duarte's the pitcher, but what a swing. He goes down hacking. Big old hack. Fisher, the lefty. Andrew Fisher, 21 years old. First round pick from Brick, New Jersey. At the end of this inning, or at the end of this half inning, we're gonna do we're gonna do blind rankings brought to you by Momentix. And then at the end of that next half inning, at the end of the 6th inning, that's when we're gonna have our horse race. Anyone who's in the chat, give me a number. We'll get to that when it comes. Don't count the chickens before they hatch. Italy silencing the crowd out in Houston. He also had it as a strike. He goes, okay, you can't argue with the double strike, Fisher. You swung at it, even though it was a check swing. You swung at it, and also it was in the strike zone. Ipso facto, that's a strike. 3-2 full count. Can he get him? He's staying alive, Fisher. He's staying alive at the plate. He wants more. He's not settling for the 6-run lead. He wants more out of this. He wants more out of life. Let me teach you how being up to plate in the World Baseball Classic up 6 runs is equivalent to how you should approach life. Never take your foot off the gas. That's what his LinkedIn post would be. He dribbles it to first base, out number 3. That is 3 outs. Italy up 6-0. 2 solo jacks from our captain. The double espresso. Look at this. The double espresso king, Pasquantino. All right, let's take care of business real quick. So we're gonna go boom, boom, and then we're gonna go horse race leaderboard, boom, and then updated socials, boom, and then we're gonna get where is the blind rankings. Wow, it has been quite a while since we did this. Okay, blind ranking Italian food. All right. Let's blind ranking brought to you by Momentix. Momentix, what Momentix is, right there, perfect. What Momentix is, it's an app. It's a social media app. It's a way to share memories amongst friends. What you do on Momentix is you can see which one of your friends are interested in certain events because that's what they select. You add friends on there, and I can see my friend Jimmy, he's interested in going to the Red Sox game on April 10th. And that's why when I say to him, hey Jimmy, maybe we should go to the Red Sox game together. And then once we go to the Red Sox game, we can post this event on our profile and add the tickets, add pictures, add whatever we want. And these are like keepsakes. These are like memories. This is the digital way to keep up with any sort of events that you go to. Instead of keeping the physical ticket stubs that have went and gone away, this is a way to relive these memories amongst friends. Not only that, Momentix gives away tickets every month. I said that. Momentix gives away 2 tickets to an event every month. What you do is you log into Momentix. This is M-E-M-E-N. Sorry, it's M-E. Yes, sorry, I was spelling it right at first. This is M-E-M-E-N-T-I-X, Momentix. You download Momentix, and then every day you vote for a specific event. The event that gets the most votes, you're going to pick from a pool. They pick from a pool, random drawing. That person wins 2 tickets to that event. Right now, let me show you. Let me show you what the top events are this month. This is what it looks like. Boston Red Sox against the San Diego Padres. Is this in San Diego? Oh no, it's at Fenway Park. Thank God, I've been voting for this. If it was in San Diego, I'd have to make a trip. And then, so we got 11 people voted in there, 76 total tickets. You vote once a day, so that's how it adds up to 76. New York Yankees versus the Marlins on April 5th. That's got a couple votes. New York Mets, the Outsiders, touring at Citizens Opera House. I don't know where that is, but one person voted for that. So I mean, we could skip it. We could skip this inning. Let's do the blind ranking of Italian. So this segment is brought to you by my sponsors at Momentix. Momentix Tea Time, complete total partnership. I trust these guys. They trust me. Hallelujah. So let me give you the blind rankings brought to you by Momentix. Holy crap, I'm hungry. Yes. Gelato. Blind ranking Italian food. Gelato. It's better than ice cream. It's good. You know the brand Gelati that you see at the grocery store, and you can see right through the damn thing to see how good it looks? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Gelato, I'm gonna put that safe 3. I like it. I'm not really a sweets guy. I'm gonna put it 4. I really like gelato. I'm not really a sweets guy, and I know there's got to be bangers on this list somewhere. Next one, cacio e pepe. See, maybe I shouldn't have put it. I'm not for being Italian. For being Italian, I'm not really. I don't love pasta. I don't make it at home. And when I go out, like you're just gonna get pasta. There's so many amazing things that you can get. I think I could have screwed myself with that gelato ranking. I think I would have put cacio pepe 4, but I'm gonna put I'm gonna put cacio pepe 5, and I like cacio pepe. See, I think I knowing him, he's not hitting us with the traditional notes. He's gonna hit us with a couple off the beaten path items. Eggplant parm, really good one. Specifically, I gotta shout out 2 people in my life: my aunt Judy and my grandma. They both make amazing eggplant parms, and that's always out as an appetizer during any family Christmas event, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. You're getting a double dose of eggplant parm. I think I'm gonna go 2 on that one. Just because I've had what I consider the best of the best eggplant parm. And also, shout out my Uber driver that drove me from my place in Boston to the airport. I was going to Florida, and I told him the area. I told him I was flying into Fort Lauderdale. He goes, if I was rich, I would get a private plane, and I would go down to Fort Lauderdale every Saturday just to eat at this restaurant. It was called Del Santadino, and I got the eggplant parm there. It was one of the best eggplant parms I ever had. So I got eggplant parm on the mind recently. Margarita pizza. Margarita pizza, just not very good. I do not like margarita pizza. Right now, if I could change things, I would bump gelato up to 3, cacio pepe 4, margarita pizza would be 5, but I'm stuck putting it at 3. Margarita pizza. And I like margarita pizza, but I like those other items better. Margarita pizza, I'm getting plain cheese over margarita 12 times out of 10. Caprese salad. I'm not mad about that. That is a great type of salad. I love tomatoes, mozzarella, you balsamic glaze on top. And this is another one my grandma would make. And she would get the fresh tomatoes from the garden. I mean, I'm stuck with this. It's definitely not 1. So if I could redo, so what we got for blind ranking Italian food: caprese salad, eggplant parm, margarita pizza, gelato, cacio pepe. If I could redo this, I'd do eggplant parm 1, caprese salad 2, gelato 3, cacio pepe 4, margarita pizza 5. So I kind of misplayed. It all started with putting gelato 4. I should have went with the natural instinct. Should have put it in the 3 spot. Went with the 4. I'm not mad about that. Shout out to Momentix. They are, I mean, talk about reliable. You give this guy a call, you know he's answering. I say I need a blind ranking in 30 minutes. I probably add it in 15. That's the specialty of this guy. All right, so let's get that back going. We're gonna get the updated socials, and then we're gonna get the blind rankings. All right, we're back. 6-0. 6-0 in favor of Italia. All right, bathroom break. Actually, I can wait. I can wait till the end has happened, and then I'll go. A Rosarena, nice try with your cowboy boots. We got Jared Duran on second base. He's been the best player for Mexico. I would like to know how he can be on the Mexican team. I might as well ask. After this, there's 2 outs though. Let's get this out right here. Let's shut him down. Maybe I do want to see. No, I don't even want this to be in question. I want Italia winning, moving on. That forces USA moving on as well from the Group B. Puerto Rico. I like how he said it. Oh, with the nasty curve from Graceffo. Graceffo with the curveball. And he's got a little Parmesan on that thing. Hey-ya! Yes, sir. Ball high. 2-2. Oh my god, I just want to see more of Alejandro up there. He can sure hit the shit out of a baseball. One of the lowest strikeout percentage in the league last year. Graceffo with this fastball. I mean, this curveball, it just falls off the table. Graceffo, I'm saying it wrong. It's not Graceffo, it's Graceffo. Oh, nice pitch. It's outside though. Okay, full count. 2 outs. Man on second. Italy up 6-0. Comfortable lead, but you know what they say about the World Baseball Classic? Nothing's comfortable. Everything's still in play. Come on, let's get a strike 3 right here. High in the zone. That's okay though. Honestly, a walk there is fine. We got 4 outs at first, second, and third now. For some reason, middle-aged Mexican men, they always got mustaches. It's almost like they're painted on their face how well put they are too. They're always well kept. There's a little bit of gray and black in there, and always like it's like they grew up with that. They've always had a mustache. If they didn't have a mustache, they wouldn't be who they are. This is, I mean, I'm rooting for Italy. I'm not rooting for Mexico, except I'm rooting for Alejandro Kirk. This is a guy with the stove. This is a guy that's had his share of burritos in the day. This is a guy that likes to eat. Everything he has, it's con queso. Most by a catcher in the postseason with 5. Let's see. 0-1 right here. First and second to Alejandro. Here's the pitch just outside. I think he squeezed him with that first pitch. He gave him some leeway with the second one. 1-1. 1-1 to Alejandro. Mexico's best chance at some runs, it feels like. He needs to put a charge into it. He's bad in cleanup right now. And he puts a charge into it right to the shortstop. Hard hit. Get him at first base, and he does. I mean, out of all the outs right there, you could have gone to second base. You could have gone to third base. Both closer. But you know you got Alejandro running the base paths. You can gun him out 7 times to Sunday. See you later, Alejandro. We'll see you in the 7th inning. 3 innings left for Italia to win this game. It ain't Viva Mexico around here. It's Forza Italia. Forza Italia. All right. If you are in the chat, number 1 through 6. Number 1 through 6 for a horse race. I'll explain later. First come, first serve, like the sides of a die. I mean, death, taxes, Riley Frazier has 6. It's always gonna happen. Riley, we're and it's not surprising right now. It ain't exactly. We're catching people off right now. Tea time hasn't been humming like it typically is. I'm not surprised you're the only one. You know what though? If you stick around, if you're here for the end of the stream, in the ninth inning, and you're the only one there, we're gonna give you the chance to win one. We're gonna give you versus any one of the tea timers that you know that you're gonna choose, unless someone's in the chat. Pasquantino wanted the espresso machine in there. He keeps the dugout loose. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow, I had a dice right in front of me. Went to go grab another. All right, let's get the field. Let's get the field. That's not the field. That's not the field. That's the field. Mike O. Riley's got Mikey O will be happy to know that you got his back, Riley. I love that. Ooh, off the shin right there. All right, we got a 1-2 count. Italy's up in the top of the 7th. We got D'Orazio. D'Orazio up, the catcher. JJ D'Orazio. He's got a single tonight and a run. 4 for 7 in the World Baseball Classic and his at bats. Fan of the fans, fan of the Mexico fans, gotta say. Hey, Nicholas, welcome. You are officially a tea timer, my friend. Pop yourself in the chat, why don't you? Introduce yourself. Let's chat it up. Look at this. All right. 3-2 count. Full count for D'Orazio. 1 right down the pipe. He doesn't get the piece like he should. Pop fly to right field. That's an easy out. If anyone can best Italy, Mexican. I don't know, man. It's looking like Italy right now. It's looking like all Italy. Is these the Italian team right now? Look at these studs. Look at these studs. Look at the shades on this guy. Oh my God, looking great. All sorts of great. Shaq is more entertaining than Barkley, but the trick is you've got to get or be high first. Are you saying these guys, that Barkley and Shaq are high, or you have to be high to be entertained? Either way, I love Shaq and Barkley. They're the best. In terms of like halftime shows, pregame shows for any sport, they're the best, bar none. Top of the 7th, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Vodnik on the mound for Team Mexico, going against Italia. Here we go. Hit hard to the second baseman. Easy out. Right to him. Nori thought he had him. Mikey O, look what Riley did for you. He said if there's a horse race, he would pick you. What's going to happen is there's going to be one at the end of this game. If you're in the chat, first come, first serve. I'm going to let you in. But if it just happens to be Riley, he can pick someone. He's picking Mikey O. But that's as it stands right now. Things could change. That's a decent swing, but a miss. I love to see Shaq get high. Barkley, no, Barkley looks like an angry pothead. I haven't come across too many angry potheads, but you might not be wrong. I feel like he probably just talks a lot of shit. Sam Antonacci was the 2023 JUCO Player of the Year. Yeah, he gets awarded the base. He got a little nick right there. I'm not sure why you tape the forearm like that unless you got a cut. Yeah, that got him. But you got him. That's why you wear the guard. Keeps you safe. You get first base that way. Great cleats on the Mexican first baseman. I like those. As for the Italian, you can't be wearing black cleats with the blue jersey. The blue and white and then black cleats. We got Berti coming back up to the plate. He gets squeezed with a high and inside strike right there. He's got the solo homer. He's probably looking for another one. I mean, junior college, you care if you make it from junior college to the World Baseball Classic. It doesn't matter if you just play junior college, but when you go from JUCO to the World Baseball Classic, now we're talking impressive. One and one to Berti. Vodnik with the pitch. Oh, and he hits it right back over the second baseman's head. Guy on first goes to third. Antonacci. Okay, could he go home? He might go home. Send him all the way. Get on the dirt. Get on the dirt. That is safe. Make it all the way home for dinner. His mom's screaming, Antonacci! Antonacci, come home! Send him all the way. The pasta's getting cold. And yes, we are going to get that 7-0. So, I mean, I guess they might get the mercy rule. Look at that. Send him, and he takes a little rest on home base. I look like a Tony D'Angelo. Crownies. I don't know what the crown. Oh, the cronies. Are you talking about the skit from the Tony Rock? Like, I think you should leave. They do have this hat in that. You're not wrong. Outside. Oh, they call that a strike. Okay. We got Jacob Marcy, 1 for 3. He's got a 2-run single in the game. 7-0. Italia. I just saw the ticker right now. It has those ears, man. I'm sorry. Those ears, those caught my eye. But what I was gonna say is they have the Thunder. Oh, we got a hard hit to center field. He's going back to get it over the shoulder. What a grab right there. Gets out of the inning, but not after a hard hit from Marcy. 7-0 going to the bottom of the 7th. The Thunder are plus 135 to win the championship. It's that much of a foregone conclusion. It's Mexico that's throwing the meatballs. They're just hitting them. Let's get field. Let's get field. That's the field. That's a 9. Let's go. Let's get field. Let's get field. That's not the field. That's a 5. Let's see how many fields we can get out of 10. That's double field right there. That's the 12. All right, so 2 for 3. Look to bat over 500. 2 for 3. That's the field. That's a 4. 3 for 4. Another 5. 3 for 5. 3 for 5. Another 5. Any non-field has been 5. 3 for 6. That's the field. That's a 10. That's 4 for 7. We got a 7. 4 for 8. Let's get these last 2. Let's get these last 2. That's the field. That's an 11. That's a 9. That's another field. 6 for 10. Nicholas, you might be onto something right there. Free if Mexico, as a president of Mexico, you could say that. You could say, you know what? If we win tonight, they got to say it right now. At the end of this game, if they come back from the 7-0 lead, then what they're gonna have to do? Free tacos at all the strip clubs, and also free Modelo's or Coronas, your choice. Honestly, my favorite beers are Mexican beers. My top two light beers. The only beers I drink are light beers, but my top 2 light beers, and then a third, you can round it out with another Mexican beer. We're gonna go Modelo, Pacifico, Corona. Those are the best light beers to me. I know, yes, that's not American to say. I don't care. I think Modelo is actually the #1 selling beer in the United States. Let's take a look. I've never heard of an orange in a beer, except a Blue Moon. I've never had an orange in a beer. Lime over lemon. For actually, you know what? I'm doing lime in a Corona. I'm doing lemon in a Pacifico. Nacho Alvarez Jr. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Great mustache on the cat. Man on first base, bottom of the 7th. No outs. They're looking for a little bit of a comeback, Mexico, and I wouldn't mind some excitement in this game. This is a part of baseball where I gotta fill in the blanks for you. I gotta bring the juice, bring the entertainment, even though we're late. Look at the lack of definition in our first baseman's arms. Wait, what's that guy's name? Shit. Pasquantino, the big guy with there's just a noodle arm. 2-1 count. Man on first. Mexico looking to rally a little bit. Let's turn they're turning their sombreros upside down for the rally caps. They're trying to get something going. Get the maracas going. Ooh, that hit them. We got man on first and second. Something's brewing down in the land down under right now. Cervelli, the manager of the Italian team, he comes up out of there with force. He's getting the yank right here. Only 2 more hits than Mexico, but 7 more runs. We have a run. Italy has a run for every hit. Mexico, on the other hand, I always like to keep score for some reason. We go runs, hits, errors. So it would be 51 for Mexico, 0 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. 7 to 770. 7 runs, 7 hits, 0 errors for Mexico. Keep up with me. Keep up with me. I love these Verizon commercials that like they're showing off that if you get a better deal at another carrier, you can bring in the receipt and then they'll give you a better deal at Verizon. But watch the wording, watch the verbiage on that because they're not saying that Verizon you can get a cheaper price, you can get a lower cost. That's not what they're saying. What they are saying is you can get a better deal. So if we lock you in for 4 years and you pay X amount every 4 years, that's less than the amount that you're going to be paying for AT&T. Therefore, it's a better deal. And then better deal is really a subjective term where they're deciding it's a better deal, where maybe that's not a better deal in your world because you don't want to be locked into a type of contract like that, but in their world they say that's a good deal. We're Verizon, that's a good deal. Oh, that's the only thing that you see. That is perfect. That is perfect. Italy just leaning into it. Mm. All right, first and second, 2-1 count. Italy changes, makes a change at pitcher. We got Scotty on the mound, and not Scotty with the Y, Scotty with an I. Here we go, Scotty. Scotty on fire, I'm hoping to say. Nice pitch. Heat up high, gets him chasing. Could have a 3-1 count, instead it's 2-2. It's in pitcher's favor right now, I'd say. Let's get it done here. Strike him out up high. Oh, he gets him with the curve. He stays alive. He stays back on that one, Gonzalez. And Scotty's looking for an opening. Scotty's looking for the approval of his father to get out of this inning, to show that he can represent the country just as good as him. Claudio. His name's Claudio too, number 98. I love this guy. Come on, Claudio. Get it done. Curveball low and away. Give it to him. It was a curveball. It wasn't low enough. It was away. It was 2 away. Full count. Watch out for Mexico. Watch out. They're gearing something up right now. It's going to be a revolution. It is. Down in Houston. Let's see what if they can do what it takes. Oh, this guy is trouble. Scotty is having trouble with the control right now, and there is some juice in that stadium. They can feel a comeback surmounting. It's not at the surmounting level yet, but it's mounting. It's almost going to surmount. We need to put some ice cubes on the heat that's coming from Mexico right now. Too much heat, too much sauce. Let's take away their hot sauce. We don't want them cooking with any more spice. We want it bland. We just want salt, pepper, and butter. Maybe some olive oil. We like it simple. Simple ingredients in Italy. You don't have to throw in all that stuff. Nice and simple. Oh, Mexico is getting up right now. Bases juice, bottom of the 7th. No outs. Their chance to come back, and here comes the pitching coach from Italy. Give him an espresso. He better be coming out there with an espresso to help calm him down. What's the movie that someone gets like addicted to espresso? Oh, it's Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. Needs the espresso. Oh, that lady's getting wild. Blah. I'm from Mexico. Blah. A lot of flags. A lot of flags being thrown around there. A lucha libre. Si se puede. What does si se puede mean? I think yes we can. What does si se puede mean? Yes we can. If I know that, I'm cooking right now. Yes it can be done, or yes we can. Yes it's possible. Oh, he throws one in the dirt. Great play by the catcher, keeping that ahead of him. 2-0 count. Scotty is feeling the pressure on the mound. Scotty is feeling the pressure. Oh, we got whistles. Almost, that feels illegal. That feels illegal. There shouldn't be any whistles in the stands. Look at, they are getting up in Houston. Oh, pitch right down the middle. It's turn 2. All right, we're going to get one. We're going to get one. Okay, that's fine. Nice play. Nice play by the first baseman. I keep forgetting his name. It's Pasquantino. Pasquantino with the play at first. We let up one run, but that's okay. We got an out for it. That was a good piece of hitting by the hitter. Good piece of pitching. We're okay with letting up one run right there. Si se puede. Si se puede. No se puede. No se puede. Italia, Italia, ole, ole, ole. Italia, Italia, ole, ole, ole. Mexico. I mean, I'm kind of falling in love with the Mex. This guy's first name is Rowdy. We got Rowdy Tellez batting, pinch hitting right now. You know he's all about the power. This guy's built like a brick right here. Look at this. When your jaw goes far and your beard goes farther out than the top of your head, you know you got some power behind you. Look at this lefty. I'd be afraid. You can tell by the sag in his pants that he swings for power. Let's go, Scotty. Get out of this inning. He throws it high in the zone. Strike and fouled off. No se puede. No se puede. Come on. 0-1 count to Rowdy. I'm kind of rooting for Rowdy. Another swing hit hard down the line, right to the first baseman. Oh, a little bit of a lackadaisical throw. That could have been runs. That was unfortunate where that ended up. Right into the first baseman's hands. He wanted to turn 2. I can't keep forgetting our first baseman captain's name. Pasquantino. Pasquantino. Right to him. If he threw it hard, if he didn't do the underhand to second base, we would have got 2. Let's get out of this inning. We can absolutely survive. We let up 2 runs this inning. That's fine. 3 runs. This is getting interesting. I like it. I like it. I like it. Come on now. We are 7 outs away from advancing out of pool play into elimination in the WBC. Let's get it up. Oh no. Oh, Jared Duran up. He's been hot. He's been hot. We got 0-1 in the count though. We bring in the lefty with we got La Sorsa on the mound. We took out Scotty. We took out Scotty too hot. He got La Sorsa on the mound. The lefty going against the lefty. Duran late on that one. Quickly down 0-2. He's got 3 home runs. A home run here could change things. A home run here could flip the script. Come on now. Finish him. Throw it away in the zone. Oh, yep. That was exactly what they called for. Way out of there, sweeper. Couldn't get him chasing on that. That's fine. Jared Duran, 1 home run away from most home runs in Mexican World Baseball history. He got him right there. Oh, yep. The harsh strike 3 call. You wanted to swing. You couldn't swing. You got stopped right here. And Italy gets out of a jam. Gets out of the inning. Only up 6. But still, better than being up only 3. Or maybe 4. Pasquantino. This is the heart of the team. Someone get this man more espresso. We are up top of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th inning. Tip of the... Wow, look at the way that this is forming. Look at that. Look at that hair. Oh. I can't say that's good. I can't... It's growing all in the vertical position. Look at that. I just heard the tea time intro, didn't realize I accidentally played it and thought it was in a commercial, and I almost just had a heart attack. I was like, is that tea time? I can't wait for that song to become synonymous with tea time, and next thing you know, it's being played on FS1. Boo! Come on, give me a chance. Give me a goddamn chance. All right, so we're gonna say over. What I want to see is over, under, win totals, MLB 2026. Vegas Insider. Okay. Dodgers, 100. That's a lot. 102.5 wins. That's crazy. Yankees, 90.5. So it's going from most wins to least. There's a 12 game difference between the first and second. Yankees supposed to be the second best team. Mets 90.5. Mariners 89.5. Phillies, Cubs, Blue Jays, Braves, Red Sox up there 87.5. That if you're a casual baseball fan, if you're like meh on baseball, you're like it's a long season, I can't get into it. Bet on your favorite team's win total to be over that season. Could even be under if you really hate your team. But either way, bet on their win total. You're going to care about every single game. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be tuning in on random Tuesday, Wednesday nights. And you're going to be like, this is the team that I'm rooting for. And when it comes, it's always kind of close too. There's been multiple seasons where it comes down to the last couple of games. All right. I mean, this is a chance to pile it on. This is a chance. If we get 4 runs this inning, mercy rule. But they get a chance to tie it up. It's Pasquantino, 2 for 3 at the plate. Double espresso type of night for the guy with 2 bombs. Let's get him a 3rd. Let's go for the triple threat right here. Oh, he's swinging hard, too. That's all he wants. It's a home run or nothing for Pasquantino. And honestly, when you got 2 home runs on the game and your team's up by 6, you afforded to do only home run swings. I'm completely okay with it. Go. Oh, okay. He's going lefty. I mean, I was going to say he's going lefty on lefty, but I'm pretty sure that he went yard on the lefty earlier. No one in history. Pasquantino wants it. No one in the history of the WBC has had a 3 home run game. Oh, big swing. He's hacking right now. He wants it. We need you. No way you're going down looking, Pasquantino. We need you swinging. We need you swinging hard. Ball, good eye, Pasquantino. We don't want you walking either, though. If this pitch is anywhere close to being okay, you're swinging at it. If it's anywhere close. Oh my God, did he do it? Did he go for 3? Tell me you did it, Captain. He did it! 3 home runs! Triple espresso shot for the captain, Pasquantino. 3 homers for the big man. Woohoo! What can you have 3 of? 3 raviolis, 3 meatballs, 3 pieces of the calzone. This guy wants the whole friggin' plate. 3 of the 7 fishes. It doesn't matter. That's a trio. No one in World Baseball Classic history has hit 3 home runs in a game except for Vinny P. Good old Vinny P with another homer. That's all he was looking for. He's turned on that. 3 home runs, so much espresso, and you get the mwah mwah. You get the double kiss. Come on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Duran hanging off the fence, thinking he could get it. He came so close to a bunch, but didn't get one of them. Vinny Pasquantino, the captain, the big man on first base, goes yard 1, 2, 3 times. And now we're looking for the mercy rule. Now let's get him. No outs, man on first. We're up 7. You know what? We might as well. Might as well shout out Future. Big swing. I mean, at this point, I don't mind it. Just swing for homers. Look, he's getting the espresso machine going again. Come on with the Lavazza. We're going to run out of them. Let's get someone in the dugout to get more. That's so awesome. Fucking Vinny, man. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so every time they homer, you get your number on the machine. And we got 3 number 9s, each one for Vinny P. And the thing, you gotta listen to it. Look, everyone wants a home run now. Everyone wants a little espresso. I don't blame them. This point in the game, this goes for any baseball game. You're not going for a single. You're not going for a slap single. You want to mercy rule them. You want to add your name to the espresso machine. And I like it because Vinny P right now, look, he's swinging at everything. Vinny P right now, what he's doing, and his teammates just have to listen because the guy's hot, is when you're on fire and you're feeling that good, you feel like you're on top of the world. You're telling him, you're like, you know what, the hand, like he's like telling him, this is the difference. You gotta get your hand. See, look at the hands. Look how they come across. He's telling them how to hit the ball. Oh, we gotta put a charge in it for Fisher. Fisher finds the gap. He's gonna get 2. We're gonna get a run scored on this one. Oh, we hold him up at third? No, send him. Let's go right there. 9-1 Italy. See, that's... Ooh, I like that celebration too. I do like this. Like every baseball team in the MLB, they have a double celebration. They look to their dugout when they hit one. This for the Italian team feels right. Who do I want to win? Riley, who do I want to win? You see what I'm dressed as? You see what I've been rooting for? I'm rooting for Italy. But I'm Italian, so I want them to win, and it just happens that if they win, then USA automatically into the next round too. And I think they might be playing Canada. I actually do think that's going to happen. I think Italy is going to play Puerto Rico, and then Canada versus US. Yes, we need to add 1 more run. 2 more runs and we got the mercy rule. That's the scenario, Riley. Mexico could have won this, so technically USA is going to be in no matter what, because if Mexico won and they scored 5 runs or more, then USA would also be in it because of some other tiebreaker rule. So if Mexico came back and won, it would be Mexico and the US moving on. But at this point, no. We want Italy and the US moving on. Everyone's swinging big right now. We got top of the 8th, 1 out, man on second, 1 home run, puts the mercy rule in effect. D'Orazio versus Ramirez right here. Oh, they've been kind of coming inside on him now. But let's take a look. There can't even be live odds for this game anymore. Okay, it's still. Oh, Dominican Republic's playing Venezuela right now. Italy -8.5. You can get that. -7.5, -261. I don't even want that. I hate to say it, but these Mexican guys are looking the part. I mean, this picture, if you were just to look at him, where would you say he's from? All right, 2 outs. This is a tough part of a baseball game. We got a new batter up here. First WBC appearance. We're trying to get everyone in the game. Morabito, number 7. You gotta love the Italian, and a number 7 just feels right. And yes, I was number 7. Nick Morabito, same amount of letters in his last name as in mine. That's a lie. He's got one more. He's got one more letter. He's got the M. He's got the MOR. I got the MER, but we both got the O at the end, so that's nice. 1-0 count. Man on second. He swings. We got a hard. Yeah, there we go. That is the final out. 9-1 going into the bottom of the 8th for Mexico. Bottom of the 8th for Mexico. I mean that they're going to be up, but they're not leading this by any stretch of the imagination. Just look at the scoreboard up here. All right, so I was looking at over-unders for MLB teams. Let's see who's going to be the worst. The Colorado Rockies by a considerable margin, 54 and a half games. That is god-awful. That means you lose over 100. And the next closest team is expected to get 10 more wins than them. Rockies, Nationals, White Sox, Cardinals, Angels. Oy. Oof, that's bad. All right, let's do NBA odds to win championship 2026. Shout out the Duel. That's my book of choice. All right, we got Thunder plus 130. Spurs and Celtics both plus 600. Honestly, if it's not the Celtics, I'd love to see the Spurs get it. I'd love to see Wemby. I like Wemby as a player. Nuggets, I wouldn't mind. Cavs, no way. Knicks, no way. Pistons, no way. Rockets, no way. I mean, it's basically between these top 4 teams. The next, like the Pistons are the number 1 seed in the East right now, and they're plus 1,800. Yep, I just covered up that fart with words. Get used to it. That is how professionals do things. I can fart on here, but as long as I'm talking throughout the fart, it almost plays off like a non-fart. I want to know if you're in the chat, did you even hear the fart? Should I even mention it? I mean, I think the Cleveland Cavs have no chance of winning the championship. The New York, and this is I'm just going off. It's going Thunder, Spurs, Celtics, Nuggets. I'll show you. Oh, we're going back to the game. Adam Ottavino, we know this guy. This is his 3rd World Baseball Classic, they said. He does look a little old. He does look a little seasoned up there. But I don't mind a little seasoning on my pitcher as long as he knows how to hit his spots still. Morabito, Sagese, and Antonacci. Look at that beard. That is an Italian man. Looking a little bit like Max Homa. Whoa, that didn't look particularly fast, and that was probably a fastball. That is 88 miles an hour. We got Randy 0 for 3 on tonight with 3 strikeouts. I would say that's give up mode for a player of his caliber. Yeah, it's another pitch almost in the exact same spot, the exact same miles an hour. 2 0. 2 0 on the count. Adam Ottavino, 15 seasons in the MLB. ERA 3.48. Almost at 1,000 Ks. Ottavino, I mean, that's a guy that can play for Italy in my book. Oh, nice curveball from Ottavino right there. He led up the first guy to first base, and honestly, he just kind of I didn't know Duran was tatted up on the neck like that. He's got a bouquet of flowers. Let's see what where this ends up here. Let's see how this ends up. Okay, now he's touching 91 Ottavino. Let's get out. Let's make quick work of this. You know us back home, us Italians, we're a little bit impatient. When we know something's over, we need it to be over that second. Let's turn 2 right here. Get Ottavino out of trouble. He's got that curveball. It kind of finds its levy outside and darts in and stays. He's missing it. Yeah, he's having a tough time finding the zone right now, full count, and we can't have another rally position from Mexico. We need to nip this in the bud. We need to take care of this. Yeah, he's shaking his head. He's like, come on, you're better than this. This is going to be a fastball high. He's going to miss this fastball high. Walk him. Oh, nice curveball, strike 3. I love the hesitation from the ump right there. It's a one step back. It's the step back first, and then the. Let me get this out of the way from full effect. It's. No, it doesn't even look like he keeps the arms here, and then. Let's move. We gotta stand in desk for a reason. Let's get this to the upward position. Look, I like the nonchalant stand up. Look at this umpire. He's really in his bag. I love that punch out right there. That's a great punch out from this umpire. Let's take a look at how that looks. Yeah, that looks perfect. That looks perfect. Maybe a little touch up. Perfect. Let's finish this strong, fellas. Kirk, looking ready. I mean, just leave it up to Alejandro. I'm fine with that. Oh, he swings big. He catches it up in the air. It's foul. But Alejandro, this guy doesn't strike out. 0-2. I'd be surprised if he strikes out. Out of 100 at bats in the MLB last year, he struck out only 11 times. That seems incredible. I went to go find a dice. I had 3 in here. Let's go with the field. If this is a field, it's gonna be strike 3. It's snake eyes. I'm sorry, Alejandro. That's how it works out sometimes. Curveball in the dirt. Oh, not even close. Ottavino, come on, man. You got people at home ready to I mean, some people ready to eat, some people ready to sleep. I could go for both. Another ball outside. He's making his way back. This is what Kirk is known for. I mean, first of all, not even first of all, because I've said a couple things up to this point, but the the how high up his pants are. His pants are they're above his knees. I don't think they go like even if you rolled them out, they wouldn't go much lower. Oh my God! Right as I'm singing your praises, Alejandro, Kirky, my boy, you don't strike out and you fell for that junk on the outside. That's a veteran pitcher. That's a veteran pitcher knowing where to put it, knowing your weakness. You were out ahead of it. Your butt, boom, out. Come on, you lucha libre. Not so much gusto anymore, pal, huh? Oh wow, I didn't know there was Olympic implications in this as well. If Mexico loses this game, they lose their chance to make it to the 2028 Olympics. That's a gut punch. Yeah, quick work of that out of Ito. He knew, let me just throw a strike like I know how to. 3-0 count, 3-1. Give him something to hit right here. This guy's got nothing, Menendez. Menendez got nothing. Just give him with something to hit. He grounds out to short. We know that. Oh, that was a strike. Yeah, you don't make the call, Menendez. The ump does. You don't decide that before, and that's what's going to keep you in the box. If you try to make a decision before the umpire does, he's going to be quick to put the leash on you, pull you back. Does that mean go? Do you think that what's the signal for go? Holy shit, Rosarena, those cleats are horrible. I'm just noticing those now. Those are brutal. Yeah, oh, no shit, he's gonna go 3-2 count. Actually, he did. He told him to go. He didn't go. He walked him, and that's the reason why you don't go. That makes sense now. All right, first and second, bottom of the eighth here. We're really starting to drag, but it's the field. Nacho Alvarez, that's who you want. Good old Nacho. Get him a plate. Ball outside, Ottavino. My dude. Let's take care of business and do it in a quick and orderly fashion, okay? You want to take care of business around here, okay? Let's see. What's more Italian than this? You got the Sopranos background music. You got Sopranos background music as you're here as you're watching the Italian World Baseball Classic. Oh, he hit some Ottavino. Okay, I mean, we got the bases juice now. A home run changes this. Oh, and you're getting the yank Ottavino. This was your chance. Your third and final World Baseball Classic. You have the chance to get out of an inning, and you're getting yanked because you can't control anything. You're too old to do it anymore, Adam. He said he didn't have anything, I think. He didn't have it. Look, he didn't even want to look the coach in the eye. He knew it. Just hand over the ball. And we got to go through a pitch and change now. Adam, it's 9-1, buddy. Just get us out of this goddamn inning. Stanley Cup. Let's do this. Mm-mm. All right, we're just looking at future just cause Colorado Avalanche, big favorites, but not as big as the Thunder. Tampa Bay Lightning next. I kind of like that team. Hurricanes. These are all perennial playoff teams. Minnesota's always in there. Dallas is always in there. That's a new team getting in there. Ottawa Senators. I didn't know they were any good. The Utah Mammoth. Okay. Anaheim Ducks got a good team this year. Boston Bruins, way down there, plus 10,000. Let's actually look at this. NHL standings. NHL playoff picture. All right, Eastern Conference. Sabres leading the Atlantic. So these 6 teams would be in. 65, there's 17 games left or so. A little bit less than 20 games. The Bruins are in the second wild card spot with the Columbus Blue Jackets right behind them. How are the Senators that much more favored than the Bruins? All right, what about the Western Conference? Colorado, 95 points compared to 8. Whew. Dallas, that's a great division right there. Pacific, and look at that. That's a 20-point difference between the leader of this division and the leader of that division. Utah Mammoth would love to see them get in there. And look at this hodgepodge for that last wild card spot. That'll be fun. All right, let's make work of this. Bases juice, 2 outs, strike. That's exactly what we need, Quattrini. Quattrini going against Julian Ornelas. First WBC appearance. Come on, Quattrini. End him quickly. End him fast. Yes. Oh, wait. Could that be gone? No, it's just a high fly ball. It's deep, but it's not deep enough. That is out number 3. Italy, 3 outs. Italy, 3 outs away from advancing, as well as our American brothers. Come on now. All right, so now we're gonna do NBA standings. Yeah, we're gonna do a little NBA standings right here. Pistons. Let me see. Oh, yep, I'm right behind that. Yep. Now, all right. Didn't know I was completely out of the picture. So we got Pistons, Celtics 3.5 games back. Tough loss last night. I wish they did like baseball. How many they won out of their last 10? Knicks. So they already clinched the play-in. Hawks are making a little bit of noise late in the season once they got Kuminga. So I mean, these are the only I can't even see. This is the only team I see making that out of the East, the Boston Celtics. Knicks, no. Cavs, no. Raptors, absolutely not. Heat, no way. So a lot of debate going back and forth about that 83-point game from the from Bam Adebayo last night. So my stance on it is like I feel like it's a whole lot easier to score in today's NBA. Like there was that random dude on the Pacers that scored 50 during COVID during the bubble. So I think it's easier for it to pop off. You could just have that type of night, but I mean, 83 points is insane. Also, it was a team that scored 150 points against the worst team. There's good and bad aspects of it. Like 83 is still a crazy amount, but it seems inflated. It seems I did watch some highlights. He was playing well. It wasn't like he wasn't making shots, but also 43 free throw attempts is insane. But apparently they were all legit fouls. They were fouling him because they couldn't stop him. All right, let's see what else we got. And then we got the Western Conference. Thunder, Spurs, Rockets, Lakers are such frauds. I didn't know the Nuggets were this low. Timberwolves, frauds. I mean, the fact that this team gets to play in a playing game, that's pitiful. Like, what happened to John Morant, dude? What happened to John Morant? Once he got, once he, once the gun thing started getting in there, once he was caught with the guns, like he didn't come back from that. He was like the talk of the NBA. He was the next guy up. All right, we are coming into Patriot League Championship. I just want Lehigh. Oh, they already won. They clinched their automatic tourney bid, Lehigh. Last year. So if you are a tea timer, if you're a true fan, it's about this time last year that we got our PC set up. What you're currently looking at right now, and what I had at first, well, I don't even think I had this time, man. Crazy. But one of the first streams that we had was the Patriot League Championship. I think it was Navy was in it, and our very own Mike O'Brien joined us on the stream. It was a great show, and just to think what we've come to since then, it's a beautiful and wonderful thing, and we're gonna continue on this train. It ain't stopping anytime soon. We're gonna keep going, as he would say. Oh, okay. Get him, just get him. That's a safe. Look, I these umpires. I'm loving how they're making calls. That guy couldn't have been more nonchalant about it. So this is what he did again. He play it first. He watched, just completely standing straight up and down. He replayed it in his mind. Watch, replay, out. And the thing is, like, you can't, like, he's thought about it. It doesn't get more emphatic than the right there. And like so you think because he's late with the call, he doesn't know what he's talking about, and then just the way that he hits you with that, he does. Hey, keep it going, Mikey. Right when we think you're not there, you're there. Any words of anything you like to say about that stream? It was a good stream. I had to entice you. I had a full steak dinner for this guy to get him on here. That's how much I wanted this guy on screen. On screen. No, we don't. We're pulling someone right now. Come on, guys. Oh, Jorge Posada. We got him as a manager. I like that. I did not know he was Italian. I thought he was a Latino. Jorge Posada is Italian? Wait, now we gotta look this up. He's from Puerto Rico. How is he? Yeah. Steaks back. Gout's gone. Steaks back. No se puede. Boom, 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 boom. No se puede. Jorge Posada, the legendary New York Yankees catcher, is serving as assistant hitting coach for Team Italy. But it's not because of any Italian heritage or eligibility rules. Personal invitation from the manager. Francisco Cervelli, former Yankees teammate and mentee. He was a mentee to Posada, is the head coach manager of Team Italy. And he's represented his Italian father's heritage, despite being born in Venezuela. So I guess you can just invite people to the staff too. There's a lot of loose rules about who can be on which team. And now you can just invite people that you like to be a part of the team. Okay then. Who am I to say? Who am I to make the rules? Munoz, I need you to end this, buddy. 98 miles an hour, 3-1 count, 2 outs. Oh my God! Wait, we got Vinny back up next. We want to see 4 homers. We want to see 4 homers. I'm sorry. Come on. We want to let Vinny play. Let Vinny swing. We need one more swing out of Vin. Vinny P. That's how you stay alive. Marcy is still batting strong and still wanting to get on base merely to get his brother up there in Pasquantino. Pasquantino needs a chance to go for 4. You know he's chomping at the bit to do it. Yep. And there it is. There's the walk, and that's all we want to see. Can we get 4 homers from Pasquantino? Come on, Vin. He wants 4 too. That's the only reason he's up there. Give him a chance. Okay, Blondie. Easily distracted I am. Like Yoda. Easily distracted I am. Come on, Pasquantino. He wants it. Give him a pitch to hit, Munoz. Don't be afraid. You're already out. You're already done. Give it to him. Vinny P. Let him go for 4. Come on now. Do it, Vinny. Do it, Vinny. Oh, 4-0. How you not swing? You're trying to get walked. We need you hitting 4 home runs. You're trying to get walked. That was a pitch to swing at. Also, shame on Munoz not throwing one pitch for him to swing at. Come on. How do you not swing? How do you not swing? What's that reverse pacifier they're doing on the base pass? Is that for when you like dive head first? Because your head's gonna snap, so you can kind of bite on something. The amount of back and forth that's going on right now to a 9-1 game. Let's end this. I mean, they're saying they're saying respect to this guy for pitching in the World Baseball Classic because he was pitching in not even the World Series in the American League Championship round, which was in October of last year. So let's go October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months ago. You think he'd be well rested by now? You think his arm would be fresh by now? That's ridiculous. Dude, just get it over the goddamn plate. Oh, smash bat. Yeah, let's get him out. Let's finish it. Thank you. Thank you, Munoz. United Football League, March 27th. That's how desperate the people are for football. You're going to give us the United Football League. No one asked for it. No one wants it, but you're going to give it to us. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not going to. I mean, is it worthy of a tea time? That's almost the end. Oh my god! Actually, this would actually be something good to watch on tea time. Fear Factor. Oh my god! I think I gotta write that down. Fear Factor tea time. Like, cause what tea time has been turning into in between really the football season. It's a just a host of sorts. You see me host game night. I can do a little bit more. And I'm thinking to myself, look at okay, so that is something to note that the green on the Italy flag is slightly a lighter shade than the one on the Mexican flag. But the similarities between the two, I mean, I love how they lined them up right next to each other because I think that there's some sort of connection between Italy and Mexico. No matter what you think, just the fact that their flags are nearly identical. And Quattrini, 3 outs from sending his team to the next round of the WBC. Let's get it done. 3 outs, 9 strikes, however you want to look at it, buddy boy. Let's just get it done. That's a Steve. That's one of them right there. 8 more. And they're talking about the same thing, these announcers. Look at this Paisan. He's ready to strap them up if they need it. He'll throw an extra pitch if you need him. It might be an Ephus. Oh, God. Quattrini with the little Pipini. Just get it done. Come on, man. 3-1 count. Quattrini. Okay. That's a deep hit ball, but it's high and fly ball to center. That is 1 out. 1 down. Play to first. 2 more to go. 1 out. 2 more. All right. So if we're talking strikes, if we move away from the out conversation, move it to the strike conversation, 4 of the 9 strikes needed are done. Sometimes you don't need all 3 strikes to get it out. Sometimes you do. Curveball away. Oh no, the exact opposite. High and tight fastball. Come on now. Yeah, they're gonna need some more pods. That's for sure. I think they had 4 homers tonight. Let's get him out right here. Oh, he nails him. Oh, the guy in the back, he doesn't like that. He goes, "What's that all about?" That was just a curveball that got away from him. Let's not get too crazy. You don't purposely try to hit anyone with a curveball. If you purposely try to hit anyone, you want to make it hurt. All right, he just wants to turn the two. Turn the two. Let's get this. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it moving. Do we get 2 outs there? What happened? He's hustling. Okay, he's hustling. I like that. We that's the type of play everyone's talking about, trading him away from the Red Sox. We can get someone. His value's high. He's a good player. I don't mind that we have him. We're 2 outs, 1 away, and this guy is a walking sack of shit. This Randy Arozarena. He doesn't got it tonight. Let's put him out. Let's end it with their stud, Arozarena. He's the ball's getting away from Quattrini. I want to know what that logo is on his on. I can't believe I'm still forgetting his name. Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino. What is the logo on Pasquantino's necklace? 3-0 count. Let's get him. That's a Steve. Oh, he's ready to walk. He didn't think he could throw a strike right there, Rosarena. I think you can. I think you can. I think you can. Come on, man. Let's finish him off. Just give him a strike. Give him something to hit. We don't even care if they score. Give him something to hit. Yep, he does. Hits hard to the third baseman, over to first base. That is out. Italy advances, and so does America. America and Italy, my 2 favorite countries, I'd go out and say, advancing. Thank you, Italy, for the help here. That's exactly what we needed. And thank you to El Capitan. El Capitan, Vinny Pasquantino. He got it done with 3 home runs. 3 shots of espresso for each one of his home runs. What a game from the captain. He's the one, he's setting the tone for this team. He's getting it done. All right, I promised the people that there would be a horse race at the end of the 9th inning. If you are in the chat, put something in there. Number 1 through 6. Number 1 through 6. Like the sides of a die. I think we got to go back. Golf season's back. I think we got to go back to a box of True Fields as the giveaway. What do you say? I'm going to give it, so it's 3:16. It's 3:16. I've been streaming for 3 hours, 16 minutes. I'll give it till 3:18. Otherwise, we shut it down. Oh, Mexico, they're feeling it too. I mean, I didn't know there was Olympic implications in this. They can't qualify for the Olympics now. Italy, I mean, those back-to-back wins, unlikely. They weren't favored in either of those games. Not against the U.S., not against Mexico. They won both big. They scored a ton of runs both games. Where's the double kisses? Where's the double kisses? Oh, look at the sweatsuit. Look at the velvet sweatsuit. The velour. They gotta be playing. I don't know who ordered this, but when I was playing in one of my last baseball games ever, we were playing in the championship game. It was a state championship. It was to qualify for regionals. And one of the warm-up songs, it was That's Amore. And it just hit so good. I was the only one singing it, probably the only one who knew it as a 13-year-old. That's the Please play this right now. I love that we're going back against Canada. We're going back against Canada. Oh my God, I'm going out. I should be streaming that. I should be streaming that. Because Italy versus Canada. Why is it gotta be Friday night? Italy versus Canada. You gotta. We've been dominating them all year. We've been dominating them all year. Okay, that's the end of it right there. I'm gonna call it. Shout out Italy. Shout out my Italian familia for the win. Hats off for that win. Look at that hair. Holy shit, look at that hair. All right. So, despite the setback last night, Tea Time came back with a vengeance. Little World Baseball Classic action for your ass. We needed an Italy win just because I'd like to see my home country get a win, and also because they're going to send the USA to the next stage so we can beat Canada's ass in some other sport. So, thank you to Italy for the opportunity for that ass whooping. Tea Time's back, baby. We are coming back. I think I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. I think we got the Celtics tomorrow. It's onward and upward from here. Thank you to everyone that joined. I always appreciate every one of the Tea Timers. Until next time, salute.